Alright, so here's part two, starting to part two. And these bolts are a 10 millimeter. And here's the part. I'll show you more on this in a little bit. Hopefully this is going to do it. I mean, no guarantee, but from the research I've done, it's all pointing in this direction. So I already loosened up these bolts in like a crisscross pattern. I don't know the torque specs on them. I'm just going to do it hand tight and a little cinch past that, you know, because this is plastic. It's hard. It looks like hard plastic, but it's still plastic. So hold on a second. All right. So I took out all the bolts except for one, because I didn't want this thing falling in my lap. Well, not even in my lap, because I'm like sideways to this thing. I can't even fit in there, so I'm doing it sideways. So yeah, it doesn't look like these bolts had any Loctite on it. It didn't feel like they did, and I don't think it was recommended. The only thing I know that they mentioned on the videos I was watching is this main bolt. So what I'm going to do now is hold on to this stator. Yeah, I don't know if it's a stator. I'm thinking it might be the stator, and that's the rotor. I don't know. So I'll have to do that off camera because I need two hands. All right, hold on. Okay, made a little boo-boo. It's a good thing that I'm holding on to this thing while I'm undoing this last bolt, is because before you do that, I have to unscrew these two little connections down here. Those two little brackets. I know there's one. Can't see the other one. But I'm going to undo this one. Sorry. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I know I'm all over the place already because it's in a tight spot. Yeah, this one here and this one here. I'm going to undo these two because when you pull the stator down, it's connected. That Hall sensor is connected, so you have to undo these. So hold on. And also this little bracket that goes around this little harness, and there's a wire. I can't tell if that's ground. I'm going to undo that too. You see that wire back there with a Phillips head? I'm going to undo that too. So hold on. Yeah, that's a ground. Okay. So that ground goes. Sorry. I know. I'm an also video YouTuber. So this ground goes here, and the bracket goes here, and so now I'm going to pull this bolt out, holding on to the stator, and see how. You know what? I think I'll even undo this one down here just to give me a little bit more. Yeah, that's an idea too. So I'm gonna pull this screw out too. Hold on. All right. I don't know if it matters, but I put my bolts in the position where I took them out. This was the last one I took out. So the stator's out, and it was a good thing that I pulled this thing off. And some of the videos I watched, the wire harness was chewed up on one or two of them. Okay, so here's the Hall sensor right here. H-A-L-L. Hall, I think that's what it's called, Hall sensor. And here's my new one. Supposedly this is an upgrade. Here's the SKU for it. Sorry. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just pause the video to see. Now, I ordered the first one I ordered, I think was coming directly from China. I mean, no lie. You know, they gave me a. This one looks like it. Hopefully this one wasn't open before. They gave me a delivery date somewhere in like early November. So then I said, well, I don't want to wait that long because I have no washing machine. You know, I mean, I could use friends, but I'd rather not. You know how that goes. You know, you just rather have your own wash, right? Your own washer. So then I got on Amazon again and I looked for another one, and I found one that was, I believe, Amazon Prime, you know, where they ship their own thing, and I got it today. So let me open this thing up. Actually, no, I'm gonna take this old one off. And I believe there's only one wire harness on this thing, and there's some clips down here. See these clips? So 3 clips, 1, 2, no, just 2. 2 clips and 1 wire harness. So there's the wire harness. it's pretty easy because the lock goes, you know, you just match the lock, and it's also a little keyway. See the keyway? Looks like a D. They're all D's, right? So, and with the lock, so that's easy. So now I just have to undo the two from the stator. So hold on, we're just doing this on the fly, you know. That's why at first I'm like, well, let me just get it done, you know. And I'm like, all right, let me make a video. So, you know, because, you know, when I make these videos, it motivates me, you know, because it's like therapy for me. So, anyway, that's my thought process. So, hold on one sec. All right, so here's the old stator. I'm sorry, the old HAL sensor. I don't know if this means anything. I don't know how you can tell if these things are bad or not. I have no idea. Wait a minute. Don't know. I mean, something. Now, I think the job of this sensor is to tell the computer how fast the drum is rotating, and I'm sure there's more to it than that. But in essence, this, you know, tells the computer that, yeah, the drum is spinning, and so that's all that this is. Oh, okay, we got some numbers here. All right, let me open up this thing. Hold on. All right, first of all, I'm very suspicious because this thing was already open. And it was a little bit chewed up, you know, here. I mean, it wasn't open, but there wasn't a seal on this thing. Here's what I took off. Here was whatever the seal was. See that? And I mentioned this because, I mean, I have the other one coming. Yeah, see, here's what it looked like, right? About like so, I think. I don't think this was on. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I don't know. Anyway, it could have been very easy for someone to slip their old one back in and just mail it back to Amazon. Let's see if the numbers match up. Now, who the heck knows? No, the numbers don't match up. Yeah. 17. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at. You know, there's so many numbers on here. So, here's the new one. Here's my old one. I mean, I'm just going to have to take it on faith. What I can do is, once I get it all back together, I just won't put it in the position where it's supposed to be. I'll just plug it in. Because my supply lines are hooked up. That's no big deal there. So I can put everything back together and do a test run and then see. But like I said, I have the other one that I thought was coming from like overseas and it was going to take forever to get here. And this one came today. So I don't know what to do. But I'm going to put this one in. That's what I'm going to do. And I think what I'm going to do is when I get the other one that's coming in, I'm going to keep it. Because this was, I want to say about 15 bucks. So I'm going to keep the one that's coming in. Yeah, but I'm definitely suspect. And this is how it came, right like this. It was put in another box with a bunch of other stuff that I ordered. But this is how it was, right like this, you know, with this top piece looking like that, except for what I pulled off, you know. So, yeah, I think that, just like that. You know me, you know, when I get stuff from Amazon, I check it out to make sure it wasn't open, and I'm thinking that's open. So we'll see. I'm going to put this thing back together. Actually, wait, I'm going to put the Hall sensor on. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a part 3. This I'll call the part 3. This will be disassembly, and I'll call part 3 reassemble. So we're going to start a new one. I know, all over the place. Hold on.